Does it always happen to you? You play a fantastic game and you end up tying the game and playing the shootouts, but then you lose because you don't know how to defend them. Today, we're gonna see how to fix it. Let's go. Oh. So guys, the shootouts are a high risk, high reward situation. If we are really brave, we can get that balls from the attackers. And to be honest, if we don't really do anything, most players, which are really good, are gonna score against us because we will be so passive and it's like not showing up to the occasion. For me, when the attacker is in front of us, we need to really try to make them uncomfortable. We can really go and touch them and then go back. And for example, in the D, this cameraman, I think the right spot to be is the stroke. Why? Because it gives you the perfect distance where you are in goal and the defender's coming and he's not that far that he can enter the D and just shoot. He comes to you and you wait for him just like here. If he then turns around and puts his back to you, then you have two options, okay? You can either touch him and step back, or either stay with him and then attack the ball, okay? Why? Then, this is the two options I would recommend. You can attack the ball on the backhand or also under the legs or fall back. The worst option in this case, for me, it's just staying touching him but not really doing anything. Why? Because if you're touching him, he really knows where you are and what you are doing, your positioning, everything. So if I just stay touching him but I don't really attack him, he will know how to fake me so he can score, okay? But and the other way, if he's in front of me, I've touched him but then I go back, he can fake to that side, but if I don't trust it, he doesn't know I didn't fall for it, and when he comes back, I'll be just there. Yeah? So falling back is one option, and the other one, of course, going and attacking him. Let's go for the next tip. When he goes to the right side, to your right side, when entering the D, and goes to prepare that backhand, I think a good tip that you can use is that it's always beneficial to tuck the ball. Why? Because of course players run a bit faster than us normally. I know I'm really fast, but not that fast. So if he goes with the backhand with the extra range they have like this, it's normally gonna be a goal. So attacking the ball should be our priority in those cases. Also for another thing, which is that they are really showing the ball and cannot protect it. As the ball is advancing this way, if we attack it and they stop to cover it, they will just make an obstruction, which will end up on a fault and us winning that shootout. So yeah, that would be my recommendation. Okay guys, so you have two options as you saw. You either can, when you are just waiting for them, you can keep your stick on the right side and then protect these balls with your foot, be attacking them if they want to go to the right to get that backhand, or you can do it the other way and then stay like a backhand. If they go this around, you will have more range to your left side, of course, and yeah, basically that. With your backhand you can really get those balls, but if they lift it you won't have a chance to really stopping them. So it depends on the kind of player you're defending. You can vary between these two, and on the right side, if you keep it to the right and they go then for a backhand, you will have really the chance of attacking it again, but otherwise you will have to go and sweep them on the left, which can become more complicated, but it depends on the player you're defending. You have to really try to analyze what you're gonna do with each if you can, and yeah, those are the two options. And the grips are basically in the right side like this, and on the left some keepers maintain it this way, so it would be quite regular, let's say. But also Maurits Visa from Bloemendaal or the other top keepers prefer to play it this way, which I personally also like, but depends. I think you have more strength with this one, but as long as they don't leave the ball, because if it's bouncing or anything, it will still go in. That's the tip number 3. Okay, I think in this case it would actually be a yellow, because I just go with my reverse, but it's just what the bonus tip I wanted to show you. Basically, when the player is really technical, it's good to try to actually be really aggressive. Why? Because when the player is really good, they will really find a gap to score. And I think playing it more aggressive can be really rewarding. And if you're just waiting for them, they will score. So just play it aggressive, try to get the ball. If you get the ball, they are out. And if you stroke them, not like this one, because this one might be a yellow, I think. If you just stroke them like going on a tackle and you maybe take the ball, but it's a bit too harsh or something, or just tackle him, and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, yeah. It's a stroke and you have again a chance to save it. So you will, if you take it, you save it. If you have another chance with the stroke, you also have that chance. And yeah, that's the bonus tip. Hope you liked the video, guys, today. Hope these tips were hopefully very useful to you in your next shootout round. Let me know in the comments when you have a shootout round if you want it or not. And see you in the next video, guys. Maybe it was a fault, maybe not. We'll let that for the ref to decide. So that's the advantage of it. Take the risk. High risk, high reward. ¡Ay, qué malo!